Hello, hey, creating your soul aligned life, goddesses, gods, warriors, what's up? All right, so it's day one of Uplevel Your Shit and my shit and everybody's shit. We're up leveling in a big way for the next 2 weeks. How cool is this? We're gonna be together every day, Monday through Friday at this time, 1:11. I'm a little late today. I've had back-to-back readings, card readings today. So hello and yay to all of my clients who had readings today. It's been a reading-a-thon. So I've been a little late, but normally from here on out, it will be 1:11 p.m. Eastern will be the videos for this challenge. So Monday through Friday, this week we're talking about confidence, our desires, building the life we want. Next week, we're going to be focusing on business. There may be a couple of bonus trainings in there, live streams on the weekends. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Who knows? So I hope that all of you had a wonderful Mother's Day yesterday. For those of you who are, hey Rebecca, who are moms, grandmas, stepmoms, just doing the mom job, moms of fur babies, moms who experience the highs and lows, any type of hello, mercy. So just saying much love and respect, and whatever role that you're playing, just all the love in the world. It's just, yeah. Hey Amy, hey Pamela, hey Ashley. I was just talking to Amy today. Hey Amanda, one of my beautiful clients who came in. It's been quite the reading day. So I love it though. I love having all the readings. So those of you who took advantage of the Uplevel Your Shit reading bonus, yay. Thank you so much. And so the next couple of days I have lots of readings happening. Super stoked. I cannot thank you enough. You're so welcome, Amy. I loved it. I totally loved it. And just can't wait to hear what happens next. Hey, Mercy. So when the first thing, this is kind of like a foundational video for talking about confidence with Uplevel Your Shit. This is kind of like the very first step of all of it. Like before, if you're manifesting anything, if you are building confidence, if you are just trying to raise your vibes, this is the one thing that you can start with that's so simple, even though, it sounds simple, but sometimes it's not as simple as it sounds. So this is the first thing to work on. For those of you who registered and got the worksheet, if you didn't get the worksheet, go to jenrapenian.com/uplevel. When you signed up, you got an email with a worksheet. So on that worksheet, the first thing is self-awareness, right? The first thing, that was kind of the first exercise in really being aware of where we are now and where we want to be, and just starting to think that way as we're working our confidence up and getting clear on our desires and our vision. That's where I want to take you guys. It doesn't hurt to start thinking about it now. Even if you feel like your confidence is like shit right now, or you've just been through an awful situation and you're like completely stressed out, start to think, where is my life right now? And being totally self-aware and honest. Where am I in every area of my life? What do I have right now? And what am I missing? What do I feel like I'm missing? This was on the worksheet. And then thinking of your ideal life, what would that look like? And just starting to think about that and coming from you. So the first step is really being self-aware, which started with the worksheet. That's why it was pre-work, right? And starting to just really meditate on that. Get in touch with what your higher self is asking for. What is your soul craving? Okay, because that's where, to me, confidence is not as much, hey Lucy, a to-do list or something you get. It's something you already have, and it's just about clearing the connection between you and your higher self. That's really what confidence is, because when you're super clear on what the desires of your soul are, and you're super clear on what it is you want, like, there's still going to be challenges, but it's different. You can handle them differently. You're centered and grounded, so you can just really stay focused on the end game. All right, so hey Lori, what's going on, my friend? So first thing, this is now easy. Some of you may do this already. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy, I promise. So the next thing you want to do, after being kind of doing a self-check, self-aware, being really totally honest and upfront with ourselves, where are you, where are we at, what's going on? The next step is you want to look around you and see what to be grateful for. This is the G thing. This is what I say, the first step to any confidence, to manifesting epic shit, to living your best life, all the things. This is an instant vibration raiser. Even when you feel like you are in the middle of hell. Like you're in the 7th circle of hell. Like this is what you want to do. So if you don't already, I'm going to invite you today, right? These are going to be quick lessons and tips to get you here, is to start your gratitude practice. Now, however you want to do it is completely up to you. Some people like to journal first thing in the morning. You can do a gratitude list in your head. Some people do it before bed. Some people do both, or you just do it at any random time during the day. This is not about there's no right or wrong. This is the one thing I don't want to do, is have us think in terms of right or wrong. There's one way to do it, because we're getting rid of the shoulds. Remember last week I did are you shoulding all over yourself? We're not going to should it. So this is about just working these little tips and tricks into your day already. Okay, so making it whatever speaks to you, whatever works for you and feels light and feels good. Doesn't feel heavy. When something feels heavy, we're not going to do it. So we're going to feel light about this. Hey, Kelly. So this is the thing. This is, if you feel like you're waking up every morning stressed out, maybe resentful, maybe pissed off, maybe just feel like, complaining about anything, just getting into that headspace every morning that kind of starts your day like that. If you find yourself getting frustrated if you're driving to work and you're like, frick, like they pissed off in traffic, if you find yourself like looking at your bank account and getting stressed out, any of these thoughts will bring you into that downward spiral, disconnect you from your higher self, and make it feel like there are no blessings around you. And the universe is always blessing you with the littlest things every single day. Hey, Alyssa. So that's what we're going to get back in touch with first. Okay, so when we're in that place to gain confidence, to feel better about ourselves, it helps to see the things that are going well in our lives. It helps to look at the blessings that we already have. Because when we're stressed and pissed and feeling really insecure, we tend to think about all the things we don't have. All like the 5 pounds I want to lose, or we're thinking about how I got wrinkles on my face, or thinking about how the bank account is not where we want it. We think about how our job sucks, or our boss is a jerk, or all the things we're thinking about, right? We're wanting that soulmate, all the things we don't have. So today I'm going to invite you to start with the basic. This is the foundation. This is the thing, right? We're being very self-aware, right? We're being very, very honest and upfront with ourselves. Even when, this means a willingness, a promise that I want you to make to me and to yourself. And we're going to co-create this together. When you're journeying with me, either in these challenges in my group or as my client or in my courses, my pledge to you is I'm going to help you to co-create your best life. And I want you to co-create with me. This is an active process for all of us, right? But we have to be willing and make the decision that we're going to see and do things differently. We're going to think differently. We're going to see the world differently. And we're going to do things differently. Because if what we were doing now was working, we wouldn't be having this conversation, or we wouldn't be thinking, we wouldn't be craving or wanting change, right? We wouldn't be wanting this, or we would already have it. So let's do this. Make the promise, all of us right now, that we're willing to see things differently, think differently, and do things differently, okay? Because here we go, all right? So what we're gonna do today is be willing to see the blessings that are already in your life and make gratitude a daily practice, even if everything's going to hell right this minute. So Amy says, I am willing, rock on, sister. I know you are ready to go, Amy. Kelly says, you must know I needed this. Kelly, you're always on my mind. You know that. Lori says, wow, I so needed to hear this, falling way too short on myself. All right, so when you're feeling like this, we're just gonna pause and do our deep breathing. Remember our meditation challenge that we did a couple months ago, where we're just gonna stop and take those breaths, in through the nose, hold at the top, out through the mouth. And I should have had us do this at the beginning of this video. So let's do 3 breaths with the second one now. Ready? In through the nose, hold at the top, and out through the mouth. Feel your shoulders going down with each one, right? So good. In through the nose, last one. Hold at the top and out through the mouth. Because the more you're focusing on your body, all of a sudden your problems kind of go to the side, because you're focused here. You're not thinking out here of what happened in the past or what may happen in the future. You're right here with me right now, taking those breaths, which I want you to be grateful for, the fact that we can take these beautiful breaths. So if we have the same unappreciation for life, right, or the unappreciation for the things that are going on, we're getting frustrated. That's like telling the universe that it doesn't have our back. That's like saying F you to the universe. Like, you're not giving me what I want. I don't, like, I'm stressing about all this. It's almost like, say for example, like I heard a great analogy once. Say that you were giving a gift to someone for their birthday. Hey, Tisha, you were giving somebody a gift for their birthday, and it was somebody that you loved very deeply. So you went shopping for this person. You spent hours thinking about what to get this person. What would be the perfect gift, right? Because you didn't want to just get a gift card or something generic. You wanted to go all out and get them something that they really wanted. So you took the time. Hey, Lisa, you went shopping. You picked out the gift, you knew it would be just the right thing, you took it home, you wrapped it so lovingly and carefully, you wanted the package to look like epic. So you took the time to wrap it in their favorite color wrapping, put a bow on it, decorate it beautifully, and then you presented it to your loved one, right, for their birthday, and you couldn't wait. You know when you're like, give your kids a Christmas gift? Hey, Candace, talking to you soon, Candace. We're running a little behind, but your reading's next. You can't wait to see the look on your kid's face when you give them this like epic Christmas gift or birthday gift or holiday gift, whatever it is. So imagine that your friend takes the gift, opens it up, looks at it, right? They take a quick look at it and then toss it to the side. Right? They just toss it to the side, or they just put it down, and then they go on to open their next gift, right? They're at a birthday party or a Christmas tree. They just go on to the next. They didn't say thank you. They didn't even acknowledge that they got it. They didn't say that they even liked it. They did nothing, no reaction whatsoever. And you'd be like, oh my God, like, how would you feel? You'd be kind of like, wow, I'm like, kind of upset, right? Maybe a little like resentful, pissed off, a little surprised at that, little shocked. Hey, Courtney. And you probably wouldn't put as much effort into the next gift for them if that was their reaction, right? So imagine that the universe is the one giving you gifts every single day, right? They're giving you the gift of life. You get to wake up and open your eyes and see through your eyes. You get to breathe. You get to get up, and you have two legs. Even if your knees can be a little sore like mine in the morning, I still can get up and I still can walk. And you can, all these things that happen. You have a roof over your head. You have food in the cabinet. You have all these things. Even if it's not totally what you want, you have all these gifts, and you're just like, thinking in your head so much about how pissed off you are that you don't have X, or that you just lost X, or that you wish you were doing X, all these things. You're all thinking about all these other things that you don't have or that you want, that you're not grateful for what you have, and you're not acknowledging the blessings that are already there. Hey, Deanne. So think of how the universe kind of feels. That's like the same way. It's like, wow, dude. I mean, and the universe still loves you unconditionally and with all that it has. So that never changes. The universe isn't pissed off at you. Hey, Jesse. But the universe might not send you a whole bunch of blessings after that, right? The universe might kind of stop, at that. And you'll say, why is my bank account increasing? Because I'm not appreciating what it is that I have, or that my lights are on right now, or whatever it is. Because if I can't be trusted to love, appreciate, and manage what I have in front of me, then I will not be granted with more. The universe will just kind of say, oh, they don't really want, well, like they're kind of like, hey, Jesse, they're just, it puts your vibration lower, and it tells the universe that you're not really into what you have or what you've been given. So there might, the law, it's even in the Bible that says that, he who is the ruler of little will be the ruler of much. So it's just that sense of taking care of and being grateful for the little things that you already have, even if it's not quite where you want to be, but acting as if you are where you want to be, knowing that more is coming. That's when you get more blessings coming your way. That's when you're going to feel better about your life. That's when you're going to realize you do have a lot to be grateful for, raising your vibration, raising your confidence. Because confidence is vibration, feeling that you're connected with your higher self. So this is the first way to get connected, right? So let's do this. So what I'm going to say right now is, I'm going to give you a little assignment. This is every live stream for Uplevel Your Shit is going to have a little assignment. So what I want you to do is I want you to list 3 things every day that you're grateful for. But here's the catch. It can't be the same 3 things every day. I need you to change it up every day so you get to see the variety. Now, if you want to keep going and do more than 3, totally do. But I'm going to ask you and challenge you to do at least 3. 3 things that you're grateful for. You're grateful for that your car is working. You're grateful for the police and the fire and the public servants who keep your town safe. You're grateful for the grocery store that has the things that you need. Whatever it is, like it can be all over the place. You're grateful for the friend that comes by and, I don't know, goes to coffee with you or whatever you might. Kelly says, I feel this is why I'm in limbo. I'm getting nothing because I want grateful for what I had. Right. So if you feel like you're caught up in what you're missing or what you're losing or you're lacking, then it's taking your focus off what you have. So putting you at a little bit of a lower vibration, which means if you attract something coming up, it'll be at that lower vibration. And that's not going to make you feel confident because it's not what you really want. It's not coming from your higher self. My heart was still broken and I still give. Kelly, Lori, you are amazing. Let me see what's going on with you. Amy says, I needed to hear this. I'm so happy. The divine loves to give the messages right on time. Kelly says, wow, this hits hard. Lisa says, been there, it's hurtful. Oh, this just happened to you. Oh, as far as a gift. I know that's really hurtful, right? So we can bless that person, bless and release and know that they're, right now for you to raise your vibration is to be grateful for the people in your life who are responding to you in a loving way. So maybe someone else isn't doing what, responding to you in a way that honors, loves, and respects you. So we're the ones that you can be grateful for instead of focusing on the one who isn't. Candace says, all good. Awesome, Candace. Hi, Jen, you're great. Thanks, Lisa. You are too. Lori says, keep giving and giving and losing me all over again. Ugh, help. So Lori, so I want you to, I don't know, did you get the pre-work, the worksheet? If not, I'll send it to you in Facebook message to figure out, we need you to get clear on what is missing in your life and where do you want to go. That's like the overarching homework, but we're going to break it down in this challenge because I want you to be able to focus and be really clear about what you do want. So you can start focusing on what you do want and calling that energy to you as opposed to focusing on maybe who's not doing what you want or what you don't have or what keeps messing up in your life, because the universe is like, oh, she keeps thinking about what's messing up or who's being a jerk or whatever, so let's bring her more of that, right? So Kelly says, I am willing because I am at rock bottom and I don't know how to pick up myself. I actually had an emotional breakdown with everything. Kelly, you know what though? I invite you to be okay with that. I invite you to totally feel everything right now. Like you had major changes happen and something hurtful, so allow it to move through you. And if you gotta have that emotional breakdown, girl, do it. My daughter, my 17-year-old just said to me last week, like she had an emotional breakdown and she was like, maybe I'm bipolar or maybe something's wrong. I'm like, no, this is like your body wanted to push it through. Your body wanted to feel it. It's detoxing. It's doing what it's supposed to do. So in our culture, it just gets seen as, oh, we can't be too emotional, us women, right? Can't get hysterical and emotional, or or bipolar, or we want to just judge and like classify and put a label on it, when it's actually what our body's supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be feeling all the feels. And then you'll see that once it passes through you, it will get much more clear. Thank you, Jen, my warrior sister. Anytime, Lori, I'm here for you. Hey, Lorelai, happy Monday. I will send that to you, Lori. Kiddo and I are grateful for watching this mama bird feed her baby. OMG. Isn't that amazing? Like the universe is blessing you right now with that gift of watching how nature works, and a mama and a baby, which is just representing the two of you and your relationship. So it's so beautiful. I try to be thankful for different things every day, but some days it is the same thing because that's the thing may show itself that I'm so thankful for. Example, my husband, I was thankful for him one day just because of all he does, and another day I was thankful for him because he saw someone else going through something with hers, and I'm so thankful he's not like that, right? So some days it's the same thing but for different reasons. Agreed. So some days you are thankful for an incredible marriage. Some days you are thankful that your husband made you coffee. Some days you are thankful that your husband looks at you in a certain way and makes you feel beautiful. Hey, Christy. Hey, Elisa. Big hearts to you. Lori says, going to start that lesson after this. Yeah, because you know what? We need to get clear on what Lori really wants. Because Lori never thinks about Lori. She's like thinking about other people. Jelly, that's where I am, but haven't had that emotional breakdown. Keep putting it off. Lori, you got to break it down. Like, let it out. If your soul's craving for a huge cry or breakdown, you know, just have that space in your room or wherever your favorite quiet space is and just ba-boom, let it out. Or put on some 70s music, right? Put on some Fleetwood Mac or do some like beautiful music that makes you feel emotional, either pick me up or some that makes you sad, and just cry it out and scream it out and tantrum it out. And if, you know, people say, what are you doing? I'm just, trust me, I'm up leveling my shit. Lisa says, send light to people, writing a prayer list. My thing was everybody change, snap my fingers. No, gotta give. They will change me by changing. Sending light and prayers is something I have not done. Ooh, good one, Lisa. Like, so sending prayers to other people. That's wonderful. So Lisa's kind of saying another thing that Tony Robbins says this when we're in our own personal shitstorm in our head, to go serve somebody. Go serve somebody. That immediately raises your vibe. And I say either get grateful, and he says that too, get grateful and then go serve. When you're in that space of gratitude, going to serve somebody, which is probably going into like future live streams on this confidence challenge, but we're jumping ahead, which is cool. Like, that's because that's what we're here for. We're here to serve. Believe it or not, we're here to serve, but we're not here to forget about ourselves in the process. We're here to get our needs met, be connected with our needs met, or being connected with our higher self, and then using that energy of gratitude and grace to go ahead and serve. So it's pretty awesome. There's a plan. That's right. Go listen to your music. Get into it. Good cry. Right. Nobody's going to change. Nobody is going to change. People are on their own journeys. There's nothing we can do. And when people are ready to change, that's when they change. Like, how often do we sit on live streams like this or take courses or read books that basically say the same thing over and over again? But it's just this one day you hear it said this one way from one person or on some show, and it's like, oh, now I get it. Now I'm going to change everything. Like, we're just ready when we're ready. So we can only raise our own vibration by being the change or changing ourselves, and just empowering other people to change too by being on our journey and being honest about it, just being upfront. But again, this is all getting ahead of ourselves, being honest and just not caring what anybody thinks. Amy says, I am the same way, always thinking of others and doing for others first. And we're moms, right? So we're like totally in that role. And oftentimes we burn out and forget ourselves and get all like resentful, or our health suffers or whatever. So yeah, it's that dance between honoring yourself and your soul's desires, but being there and available, being your best self for your kids and being the best mom possible can only come from being our best self. It can only come from being connected to our higher self, which it can only come from honoring our soul's cravings. And it doesn't mean at the expense of our kids. Like, I could say, my soul's craving is to go to Florida right now. Woo, I'm out of here. But that's not, that's not practical. That's not, so what did I do? I moved by the ocean. I live like so close to the water. So I took it I took a soul's craving and I worked it into my life so that I have these things. So there's always a way. There's always a way to honor yourself and honor where you're at and what your responsibilities are. Kelly says, today I'm actually thank you for my ex-boyfriend who picked up the phone call and was able to have a nice conversation. Or was it ex-husband? I actually thank you for my ex who picked up the phone call and was able to have a nice conversation while I had an emotional breakdown. Are you talking about ex-boyfriend or ex-husband, which actually brought you closer? You know what? Because being human and being authentic and being raw and real does bring people closer. The thing is, we have to be willing, and here's where, again, we'll just do the whole confidence challenge in one live. If you're willing to showing your cards and not worry about, be detached from what the other person does, you're golden. Like, that's golden. If you're worried about, because if you put your shit out there, there's going to be a reaction. You can't control what other people's reactions are, but you have to be ready and say, I'm so grounded in just expressing myself and my truth that the other person's reaction I'm not going to take it personally. I'm just not going to, they might like it, they might not, and that's completely okay. I'm fine with it. And a lot of times it brings us closer because it's a human thing. Emotion, these moments of dark nights of the soul can be, it's human, and people want to know that sometimes the other people are going through it too. We're not alone. Or maybe they know now something about you that they never knew, and they can just relate to that. Lori says, about the people you're serving, aren't at all grateful and take that for granted. So sending them love, right? Because that's the only way. If we have any resentment or anger, then it just holds us back, doesn't hold them back, holds us back. So sending them love, and you might have to love them from afar and say, who can you serve that would be grateful? How can you be around people who will be grateful and allow you to serve them and love you back? Your boyfriend, okay. So the big C, he was open to hearing stuff, good. Sometimes, you know, you spoke your truth. So you did your thing. Now it's up to the universe and up to his journey. Gotta love the aha moment. I love the aha moments. There's so many every day. Lisa says, process did not come overnight for me. Given my other thing, give to get. Healing can't go on without change. Didn't think like this on this business. Thanks, Jen. Great subject. Lisa, you're awesome. And you have so much wisdom. I love it. And you're welcome. Lori says, so into that realm, taking care of my grandson from 6 a.m. till 4 and do all the housework, sheets, bedding, laundry, cleaning in between, everything else, and they're still never satisfied. They want more. I'm mentally drained. Oh my goodness. So you're taking care of your grandson, doing kind of all the housework and stuff, and still finding that, you know, I'm guessing one of them is your child, whether it's your grandson's dad or mom is your child, and they're not feeling it. They're not saying. So what happens if you had a conversation with them, like, and just expressed your feelings and just kind of like just putting it out there, like, I'm just feeling a little drained? What would they say? He is 7 months old. Your daughter. Okay. So what if you know, said you wanted to have an honest conversation, that you love taking care of your grandson, you love being there, and you love your daughter and your son-in-law, but you're feeling drained and you're feeling like, you know, I would love to just, I don't know, what do you need to feel? What do you want to feel? Feeling appreciated. And part of this challenge, which is one of my favorite parts. Hi, Marie. You're all good. If you want to see when you want to see the replay, it's here for you. So part of this challenge, and again, we're doing it all today. Part of this challenge is to be confident. You need to know how you want to feel. You need to know who you are, what you want, and how you want to feel. Those are the 3 things, okay, that we're going to be working on. So when you know how you want to feel, but we have to remember, it's not up to anyone else to make us feel this way. We can ask for our needs to be met. We can ask for them to help, you know, to do their piece, or to, if we really want to feel a certain way, we can ask for the other person to, you know, co-create that with us. But ultimately, it's up to us to feel that way. So knowing if you want to feel appreciated, respected, loved, what do you need to be true in order to feel that way? But like I said, now I'm getting ahead of myself and I'm getting into other homework for other days. So, I could just go on about this all day. And I do have to do a reading in a few minutes for Miss Candace. Lorelei says, fighting with knowing what I have to do. I owned it, but keep doing the same. Can't figure out why I'm not doing what I need to do. Lorelei, this sounds like a great opportunity for meditation. So what if you didn't have to figure anything out? What if your job was just to simply be right now? What if you didn't have to figure anything out? That you are exactly where you're meant to be for right now with the awareness and consciousness that you have. So not pushing that and working with today's assignment, working on your gratitude only right now. What are you grateful for that you have in your life? At least 3 things every day. Not worry about figuring out what you have to do, right? Because we're going to clear that right now. We're going to clear it. Because if you don't really know, then it means we're going to have to work on clearing that connection between you and your higher self, and then really building the confidence for you to know exactly what you want and what you stand for. But you might not know that yet, and just say it's okay. One of my mentors says when we feel that way, he has us repeat that statement and then at the end say, and I love that. So it would be like, I can't figure out why I'm not doing what I need to do, and I love that. And why would we say it that way? Because we're releasing the angst around it. We're releasing the need to like put the pressure on ourselves to have the answers. The pressure is to fix it. That's our society. We want to fix, you know, we have to fix, we have to know and get it right. And so, and we get, you know, upset about like in that spiral of, like I can't even think straight because I'm so like not knowing what I need to do. And I'm like afraid of like, it's like resisting, like almost like you're resisting yourself. You're resisting your higher self from coming in and leading the way. We want to be, your purpose will come to you. Your purpose finds you. So it's just saying, I'm okay with not knowing what I have to do. Why am I not doing what I want to do? I don't know, right? Because I don't need to know. It's out of alignment. Something within me is out of alignment. And I need to just meditate on this. Like that's okay. I don't have to figure it out. I love that. I don't know what I want to do and I love that. And it's okay. And it kind of lightens it up. So like it gives yourself permission to be in this space right now, just to be where you're at. Like that's okay. So for you, I would say, let's work on the exercises. Let's work on the gratitude first. Forget you don't have to have it all figured out right now. Let's work on just what you have to be grateful for now. And then the rest of the week, we're going to work on, well, how do you want to feel anyway? And how do you figure that out? We're going to start working on that. So let's do this one step at a time. We'll work on your gratitude for today. I love that, Alyssa says. I love it too. He's so great. My guides, my safe home. My guides are my safe home and love from people I never expected. Safe home and love from people I never expected. Say more about that, Lorelai. I'm not sure what you mean. You're welcome, Lori. You're welcome, Lorelai. Hey, Camille. You might have to see the replay, Camille. Love from people I never expected. Fighting with knowing what I have to do. I owned it, but keep doing the same. So it sounds like it's just toxic patterns, Lorelai, from what you're saying. Just toxic patterns that are repeating itself. And that just means there's something from your past that's asking to be seen. So something from your past is asking to come up. You know, probably from little girl Lorelai is asking to be seen. So this pattern keeps replaying in your life. So it's just allowing, are you willing to allow that to be seen? And allow to maybe do some meditating and allow it to come through. And then feeling all the feels around it and being okay with it. If you're a thinker, it's more difficult. It is true. But sometimes when we're a thinker and we're thinking, it takes us away from our heart space. And then that's where we can get tripped up. Girl, digging deep on all the above. We'll have to catch the replay to watch what I've missed thus far. Big hugs, Maria. Mwah! Hugs and kisses. You got this. Lorelai says, that's what I'm grateful for. Oh, that's what you're grateful for. Okay. Grateful for your guides, your safe home and love from people you never expected. Lorelai, she did the assignment. Look at her. She says she's got it already. So awesome. So meditate on that today, what you're grateful for. And then tomorrow, 3 new things that are separate from those. But that's fantastic. You have all these blessings. Perfect. Cynthia, hello. Catherine, hello. Kelly says, I haven't been as grateful for a lot. And I think that was my lesson about everything. So now I'm going to try it and do it in a journal. And maybe it will help me get out of limbo. Yeah, so, right, because we were taking the focus off ourselves for a minute and putting it on what we're grateful for. So try that because it's just gonna, it's like changing the scenery. When we're doing something over and over again and we're not getting a different result, it's just like sometimes we just have to change the scenery and just do something different to just get us out of that spot. So try this first with day 1. And we will see you guys tomorrow for day 2, and we'll go on to our next lesson, our next assignment for Uplevel Your Shit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any moments you want to share, what was your favorite takeaway or something that you want to share your 3 gratitude points for today, feel free. If not, totally get it. This is a safe space to share or not share. It's totally good. Or if you have any moments that you come up with later, definitely post in here. This is really for interactive as possible, so we can share, get support, or something you're struggling with, share and you can get support here. Anything you want to message me about, do so, and I will see you same time, Jen. Yes, tomorrow at 1:11 Eastern. And I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. You're welcome, Alyssa. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next lesson to Uplevel Your Shit. All right, Lisa, loved it. Thank you. You're welcome, Kelly. And you needed this. Awesome. I will see you guys tomorrow. Blessings to all. Love you all to pieces. To Lori and Rebecca and everyone. Big hugs. See you soon. Bye, Mercy. Bye, everyone.